A tiny minority few that continues to peddle lies about us are actually the ones who are causing unnecessary panic, both here at home and in the international market, which is not in the interest of South Africans, particularly those who are involved in business and more in particular at the agricultural level, because it is the agricultural sector that stands to benefit from those opportunities, and when you close them out, you close the Afrikaners out, yet you claim to represent the Afrikaners. That's why the Afrikaners had to rise on their own and say this is a complete lie. There's a bit of crime in South Africa, we assist with that matter, but to say there is a genocide is a completely misplaced. Donald Trump doesn't know politics, doesn't know the world itself, and he survives through those who are hero worshipping him. The fanatics who are like him do not know the implications of what they're talking about, and as a result take extremely wrong decisions. The G20 is going to continue without America, and will hand it over to America. It will be successful with or without him, and that will demonstrate to him that he is not Alpha and Omega in the world.
As a parting shot, what do you think our government should be doing about it? I mean, the response has been very lax to a certain degree.
Well, we are in a very difficult situation now, especially with the G20 coming, and we are hosting it. So government ought to be very careful on how we go about it, try to trade and do the counter offers and all of that. Once the G20 is done, we must come back to these races. They need to be charged with serious charges of engaging in activities that undermine the sovereignty of the South African state. South Africa as a state must never be compromised by racist interests of a tiny minority, which we must deal with decisively. We are now going to have visitors. Even when we are fighting at home, when there are visitors, we behave differently. But we have seen the AfriForum and them are not wanting to behave differently, in acknowledgement that there are visitors coming, and we must not show our dirty linen to our visitors. But once the visitors are gone, we must go back and deal with these races and put them at their own place. These are terrorists, and they need to be dealt with as such. They are terrorists, they want to harm this country, they want to destabilize the economy of this country, and we need to decisively deal with them as a state.
Thank you. I don't think there's anything else.